Season 1, Episode 1. Uno. The episode begins in black and white, about 1 to 2 months after the ending of Breaking Bad, with Saul, or as he's now known, Gene, mundanely following the words he said in the episode Granite State.
From here on out, I'm Mr. Low Profile, just another douchebag with a job and 3 pairs of Dockers. If I'm lucky, a month from now, best case scenario, I'm managing a Cinnabon in Omaha.
As he goes home, he almost cries as he watches his old Better Call Saul commercials, with the TV reflecting in his glasses in full color. This isn't the last time I'll bring up the cinematography, because my god is incredible in this show. We're then taken back to the past where Saul, or at this point in time, Jimmy, defends 3 teenagers for cutting off the head of a dead body and having sex with it, and later meets with his 2 new clients named Betsy and Craig Kettleman, who are suspected of stealing $1.6 million, but they claim they haven't actually stolen it and that the people in the news are As Jimmy drives home from the restaurant, Jimmy walks out, and 2 bozo skateboarders ask Jimmy for money, and say that if he doesn't give them money, they'll call the police. But Jimmy calls them out for pulling a scam on him, as they quickly run away. Jimmy goes to his office, finding a check for $1,000, but rips it up. The guy who gave him this check, and a main member of the HHM board, Howard Hamlin, gets a verbal beatdown from Jimmy, as Jimmy doesn't like how he handed him an extremely low amount of money, showcasing the show's masterful cinematography once again. Jimmy walks out, realizing that Betsy and Craig ended up taking Howard as their lawyer, and beats the crap out of a nearby trash can, before sharing a cigarette with a member of the board, Kim Wexler, in this iconic Better Call Saul shot. We learn about Jimmy's brother Chuck's condition with electricity, and Jimmy then has a talk with the skateboard twins, giving them the full story of his Slip-N' Jimmy past, as it's revealed that Jimmy pulled multiple slip and fall schemes when he was younger, and requests for them to pull their same scheme on the Kettleman so he can win them back. They successfully crash into the car, but the car immediately drives away. The twins follow the car, and the lady walking out turns out to be very old, not speaking English. Jimmy learns about the situation and decides to take matters into his own hands.
Open up, officer of the court! Open up in the name of the law! Good afternoon,
Oh god. This episode is shockingly great and sets up the tone for the rest of the show perfectly. I'd argue it to be pretty close to the level of Breaking Bad's pilot, and that's saying something. This one's getting a very strong A tier from me.